So how can you make more than 5K a month while working less than you currently are? Well, it's through this concept called appointment setting. I'm sure you guys have seen coaches, consultants, these influencers online who post things like, DM me this word, DM me if you want to know more, DM me if you want to work with me one-to-one. Now, do you genuinely think that when all of these influencers and all of these really popular or influential people post something like that and get hundreds of DMs, that they're going through one by one and reaching out to every single person on their own? No, of course not. They hire someone called an appointment setter who will have access to their inbox and will reach out to every single person individually to get them booked onto calls. Now, what they actually say in those conversations is very simple, right? Think of it as a receptionist. Like the last time you went to the doctor's office, who's the first person you spoke to? The receptionist. And what did you speak about? Well, they asked you your name and they asked you your symptoms. What are you going through? How long has it been like that? Have you tried anything? It's the exact same with an appointment setter. And a receptionist is not the expert themselves. The receptionist won't start telling you, this is the problem that you have, this is what you need to do, this is the medicine you need to take. No, they're not the expert. They simply book you in to speak with the expert. So they don't have to know anything about cardiology. They don't have to know about how to treat you. So with an appointment setter, they don't need to be the expert. They don't know how to help you get into real estate or how to help you start trading or how to just do any of those things. The skill in appointment setting is communication, is speaking to people like a receptionist, being able to relate with them, get to know their symptoms, get to know what they've tried before, get to know their goals, and then if everything seems right, booking them in to speak with the actual consultant, booking them in to speak with the actual salesperson so that they can get their solution. That's all it is. So once you now start reaching out to these people in the inbox and you book them onto sales calls, a closer, a salesperson, or the coach themselves will get on the call and pitch the program. They'll pitch the program, they'll pitch a mentorship, they'll pitch them being able to be helped one-to-one by the coach, by the mentor. And these packages can cost anywhere from 3K to 10K. So if you are the one who books in the sales call and someone actually ends up buying this 3 to 10K program, course, mentorship, you would get usually about 5% of the total amount. So let's say the program costs $6,000. Every single time someone actually buys this course or mentorship after you've booked them in onto a call, you would usually take about 5% commissions of the total sale, meaning you make about $300 per person who purchases. So let's just say 10 people in a month buy the program. You could be making $3,000 a month from your house sending messages. Let's say 20 people in a month purchase this program. You could be making $6,000 a month from home sending messages. And earning potential can vary depending on what the offer price is. So some people sell packages that offer $10,000, meaning your commission is higher. Some people sell packages for $20,000, meaning again, your commission is higher. I help people to position themselves in a way where they can connect with businesses who have higher selling packages, meaning higher commission earning potential for them. Now, it's not like anyone's greatest dream is to become an appointment setter, and that's completely fine, but it's a great stepping stone into whatever industry you want to get into. For example, if you want to get into real estate, but there's a paywall, you have to pay $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $6,000 to even learn how to do it and to have access to the people who can help you, and you don't have the resources, then you need to pick up a skill where you can serve the person who owns that business so that you can have proximity to them. So for example, let's say there's a property coach. He helps people get into real estate, but his course or his program is $5,000 or $6,000. If I want to get into property, I can become an appointment setter for him, meaning I'm providing him direct value. I'm making his business more money, and therefore I can use that resource, I can use the finances to invest into his mentorship, or just from proximity, I could maybe even get access for free. Maybe I could get a discount. Maybe I could just learn from being an appointment setter the ins and outs of real estate itself. That's applicable to every single industry. It doesn't just have to be real estate, because there's coaching programs with everything. With every skill, with every niche, small, large, popular, there's a coaching business for it. There's someone that's teaching it. There's someone that's built an education business based off of it, and you can be an appointment setter for them. Now, it's not just these coaching business or education businesses that you can be an appointment setter for, but it can also be something like a marketing agency. So certain marketing agencies will maybe do 100 to 150 cold calls or LinkedIn outbounds a day so that they can find their ideal customer, which is probably like another business owner, maybe a construction business owner, maybe it's a restaurant. And they don't have the time to do all of this. So they'll take on an appointment setter, they'll take on a cold caller who can call up these businesses, who can speak to them and simply book them onto calls. Very, very simple. Now, how does someone actually get into appointment setting? Well, first of all, you need to learn the skill. Second of all, you'd actually need to land a role within a sales team as an appointment setter, preferably in a business that is already making money, that has consistent revenue, and is selling something at a high ticket price. So how do you pick up the skill? Well, I would say the skill is basically picked up through repetition. So the more appointment setting you do, the more conversations that you have that include persuasion, that include sales skills, is the better you get at it, right? It's a muscle that you... So one of the ways to build this muscle is by doing the outreach, meaning you're reaching out to other business owners in this making money online space and you're connecting with them. You're building relationships with them. That's all. Now, before you do this, you need to make a couple changes to your profile so that when you do reach out, they take you seriously. They see you as someone to be respected. They know that you're not AI or a robot. So what you need to do is optimize your profile. Make your profile picture a clear picture of yourself, your face preferably, not some car, not some picture from Pinterest, you. And secondly, put appointment setting in your bio, put appointment setting in your name. Maybe put 2 or 3 normal organic pictures of yourself that portray you as like a normal living person in society. Then you want to search up things like consultant, coach, agency owner, business owner, and then start sending them outreach messages. Aim for at least 20 high quality outreach messages a day. What do I mean by high quality? Well, a low quality example of an outreach message would be, hey, are you opposed to hiring a commission-based appointment setter? Even me, I get 1 million of those messages a day and they all get ignored. So you need to stand out. The way to stand out is by recording personalized messages, personalized audio. Just pick up your phone, press record, and start speaking to the camera. Say, hey, XYZ, say their name. I like XYZ about your business. I like how you involve ABC in your content. For example, with myself, hey Patrick, I love how you involve God in your content. I love how you speak about scripture in your videos and you kind of tie it into business. I love it. It's amazing. Personally, I'm into appointment setting and I'm just looking to network with people who maybe have need of an appointment setter or other people in the info space. So would you or anyone in your network right now have need for an appointment setter? Let me know. That's it. Very, very simple. You do 20 of those a day and you do that for at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. If you're really dedicated, 100% you'll land an interview. 100%. And that's a guarantee. So genuinely go and start implementing that. If you don't want to make a video, which you should, if you're not lazy, send a voice note. Hey, just the exact same thing, but in a voice note format. But when they can see you, it adds a lot of trust, okay? If you don't have the accountability and you don't have the systems that help you to implement these things on a daily basis, if you don't have someone you can ask questions to about, hey Patrick, I'm stuck with this, or hey Patrick, I need help with making my Loom video, I need help with sending out applications, I need you to see if my profile is good enough, is there any changes I can make? If you don't have someone like that, then you're going to struggle. Most people know what the right thing to do is, but they just lack systems, they lack accountability. So that's why I'm here. To be completely transparent, that's why I'm making you this video. Because if you have the systems and the accountability that you need to do the outreach on a consistent basis, have your profile optimized, and then when you actually land a role, know how to make the most commissions possible, and then even be positioned with me and have access to my network of other business owners, other salespeople who can bring you opportunities, you'll fast track every other appointment setter there is right now. If you want to see if this is something that could potentially work for you, feel free to just book a call below. I'll put the link there. And if there's any questions you have for me, just message me on Instagram and I'll get straight back to you. Thank you for watching this video and I wish you the best.